Now to some important reminders from OSU Extension fire ecologist John Weir about just how quickly a wildfire can spark.
Yeah, we still are in wildfire conditions. We're still dry, especially in the northern half of the state. You know, we had 70-mile-an-hour winds all day long, extreme conditions, and we got extreme results. We had extreme wildfires that occurred and a tragic loss to a lot of people's homes and property that they had. And so we do need to always be prepared for wildfire. You know, sometimes they can predict those events, those big wind events and stuff like that. But on days that we normally have in the dry conditions, we definitely do always need to be prepared anytime during this type of season and stuff. You know, especially for our equipment and things that we have. So with farm equipment and stuff, we need to always remember to park that stuff where it's bare ground, or if possible, park it on bare ground, park it in areas with really light fuel. So even if it does burn, it burns through there real quickly. There's no heavy fuel that will get up on there. Also remember, try to keep that equipment clean as you can. If you've had hydraulic leaks, fuel spills, any kind of leaks like that get all over that piece of equipment, that's a source. If that ignites, that can help carry that on. So if you keep it clean from that kind of stuff, it's not that kind of problem. Also keep any kind of vegetation and stuff pulled out of the equipment and stuff. In a lot of our big wildfires that have occurred in Oklahoma are from stuff like chains dragging from trailers and stuff, starting fires, bearings going out on trailers, people having blowouts, and the rim hits the ground, sparks, and doing that. Those are things we've got to be prepared for, because those are things that we cannot predict, and you can't, burn bans don't work on that kind of stuff, and it just not going to happen. So those kind of events are always going to be there, and so we need to be prepared with our equipment and our property so that we protect it. So again, during this time of year, and all winter during wildfire season, barns and things like that, make sure to keep all the doors shut, windows. Don't give embers an avenue to go in. And another thing that we can do to help protect our equipment, help protect our homes and things that we have, is prescribed fire. Again, fighting fire with fire, it's a very important part of it. And we have some great examples from here west of Stillwater that happened in those wildfires a week ago Friday from that. There was a landowner did a fire here north of 51, saved several houses and stuff because it was already burnt, and the wildfire didn't have an avenue to go because of that blackened area. Us at OSU had done a burn on a half section of animal science property that pretty much saved the area of Karsten Creek area, because it blocked that fire coming from the south, and it couldn't go any further north because we had that area burned. So conducting burns, again, picking the right days, that's what prescribed fire is about. Prescribed fire is a burn on a specific area under specific conditions to meet goals and objectives. And so that's what people are doing. They plan that out, pick the right weather, pick the right days, and we can safely and effectively get that stuff burned, even when conditions are dry. That's a really important thing, is to think about using fire to protect ourselves from wildfire.